Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the last episode, we entered Volok's tomb, where no doubt we will find Volok. I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler because I actually don't know if we'll find Volok down here. I'm assuming so. Volok sounds like a person, but we're also getting a word wall in every room of this, which is kind of unique. You usually get, word walls in separate locations, but here, wow, look at that sword. That's a cool ass sword. Look at that sword, man. Sometimes we just gotta take a step back and look at the base weapons in this game and just look at the design. I've always liked elven weapons, or sorry, glass weapons. They look very cool. Elven weapons look cool too, but not as cool as glass. Glass has always been my favorite base set, even though I usually don't use base sets because I like to find obviously unique weapons, but that's such a cool looking weapon there. Anyways, yes, we have been getting a word wall in every main section of this room, and one lies directly in front of us. We're gonna go ahead and get our boys ready because undoubtedly something will spawn out of that tomb in the middle, or perhaps just all around. We'll preoccupy them with Thorn and Spike, and let's head up to the wall, which is going to be no doubt Battle Fury or Battle Trance. I can't remember what it's called. Battle Fury. There we go. Wow, how dare you? How dare you? Okay, let me drain your stamina, which, like I said, doesn't seem to do anything at all. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Just hold. Excuse me. Just wait 1 second, please. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're good to go. All right, you remember the boys that you shouted? Yeah, well, now they're back. They're back in town. And they're back to kill you, clown, and bring you down. That was a lot of rhymes just for you. Amethyst Claw left half. Well, I am really glad we searched this guy. Ebony Arrow and Gold. Well, obviously we need to find the other half. I'm assuming these base Draugr do not have them. Let's search this chest. And let's see, we need to... Oh gosh, I really hope that we didn't leave one back. You know what? It would make sense. Yeah, it would make sense that we're going to have to go back and search a Draugr. Doing the hold that thing from playing the Talos Principle again. Okay, let's go this way, because obviously this secret passage opened up, and I'm not sure what's behind it. Hello? Any secrets back here? Is this a shortcut to the start? Nope, it's a shortcut to the main area, which is quite interesting. Is there another one? Is this symmetrical? Doesn't appear to be so. Okay, well, again, I don't know where the other guy is. We kind of left him. Okay, we can put one, yeah, does that work, or is it going to give it back to me? Looks like that's turned on. Okay, well, obviously we need to go back. I did not realize we needed two halves to a claw, so let's go back this way and hopefully find ourselves another Draugr Deathlord, which will have the other half, and hopefully Tharstan? That should be his name, right? Tharstan, buddy? Yeah, you okay? We're gonna loot every Draugr just in case they have the Amethyst Claw. Hey, Tharstan? You in here, buddy? Alright, let's grab our boys again. Oh, well, there's our Amethyst Claw. Tharstan! The Draugr Deathlord. The Draugr Deathlord is actually almost dead. Where'd you go, Draugr Deathlord? There you are. And adios, muchacho. I will take, hopefully, the claw from you. There we are. Find the main burial chamber. Where did Tharstan go? Is he dead in here? He just sort of disappeared. I wonder if we'll see him again. Let's open up this chest. I think also I saw a secret passage behind us. Tharstan? Did you become a Draugr, my friend? I don't think it happens that way, but anything could happen in this magical land of Skyrim, I suppose. Yeah, there's our secret entrance. Tharstan, buddy? Okay, I'm actually at a loss. I do not know what happened to Tharstan, to our buddy. All right, well, let's head back to the main burial chamber. Oh, there you are. Hey. He's like, I've seen some shit, man. Get away from me. You left me to die.
At times like this, history truly comes alive.
Or not, I guess he's totally fine. Okay, Tharstan, well, go ahead, man. I didn't know you were back here. I guess that makes sense. All right. Okay, buddy. Well, good for you. Yeah, well, it is good for you. I actually have two halves to an interesting-looking claw. I'll wait for you if you're going to come over here if you want to see this. I know you're a history buff, my friend, and I know you probably want to see this whole thing happen. Oh, or my boy's giving you some trouble. I just go around him. Just go around him. Okay, man. You good? You got your little dagger out? What is that? A little iron dagger? That's cute. All right. Well, if you're not gonna, we need to kind of be over here, man. Like this is where the magic is. Okay, you just do your own thing. I don't really care. Very nice. And what do we have here? You can't make out the writing on this tablet. Well, that is unfortunate. Thurston, I kind of need you, buddy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you to go over there. Thanks, boys. No! Damn it! I'm gonna shout Thurston off the ledge. Thurston, where'd you go, man? Is he going over there? I guess that would make sense, because the script probably wants him to explore the whole thing. I hope I didn't just shout him to his death, though. Thurston most likely is essential, so he won't be able to die. But I keep pressing RB and holding it to sprint because I have been playing the Talos principle, where RB is sprint and LB is jump, whereas in this game Y is jump, but RB is shout.
In fact, if I'm reading this correctly, it says that Mirak was a traitor. Most interesting. There's probably an exit through one of these sarcophagi. Let's get moving.
Yeah, there is. I've been doing this whole thing by myself, you see, Thurston. You've been cowering in the corner. You know, so I've been kind of having to use Mirak. So you talked about Mirak, like where do you think this sword came from, man? Well, I guess you would think Apocrypha and Hermaeus Mora, which makes more sense since it's a big tentacly thing. Okay, let's get these boys over here. Guys, you need to really understand that you need to be seen, neither seen nor heard. Go watch your Arrested Development. There's a whole joke about that. Okay, Thurston. No, Thurston, where you start? Thurston! We were already... okay, we're going to follow him because I think he's going to have some unique dialogue. And I think he's just making a circuit around here because he never got to use the dialogue, and that is his programming. This man here is programmed to take us to these two sections, say something interesting, and then go back to the main section, wait for us to open the thing with the amethyst claws, and then read the etched tablet because we are not able to read it. Read it. I said that weird. Read it. Okay, are you going to say anything in here, Thurston? I know I kind of went here fast and started taking on the Draugr very rapidly.
Look, here's another wall with dragon language inscriptions on it. Let's find out what's written here. This writing refers to a guardian who inspired both men and dragons. I wonder if the guardian was himself a man or a dragon. It looks like a secret entrance opened up along the wall. You lead the way.
That's really odd, man. This is so odd. Yeah, and by the way, what you're talking about, Thurston, is Dragonborn. I wonder if this is... What's this? Yeah, it's called Lost Legacy. I suppose this is just giving more backstory to Mirak and the Dragonborn and etc., etc., but it's weird because obviously we are already privy to all of this information. Okay, Thurston, I need you to enter the center spot now, please. Nice jump. That was a cool jump. You got jumping down for an old man such as yourself. Do you still want me to lead the way? Over this way, buddy. Come on, I need you to read this central inscription here. Right over here. Yeah, right up the middle there. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Thurston. Perfect. What do we got?
Here's another riddle. Stay your course. To idle is to die. Now, at least it's straightforward. There appears to be a switch of some kind here. I'll just stand over here while you flip that switch.
Oh, just over there in safety,
sure
huh?
Fine.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's pull it. Let's see what we got. No doubt some sort of bridge will appear.
By the nine, I've never seen anything like this. This is a platform. It's not a real magical form. Absolutely remarkable. If you can keep up with the platform, you should be able to get across.
I know how to do it. I could probably just whirlwind sprint, honestly. It seems like, yeah.
This is most exciting. Wouldn't you agree?
It's okay, man. You need to chill out, all right? I've done a lot of this sort of stuff before. Oh, wait, was it?
Who knows?
Oh, I guess I need to pull it again. Okay, yeah. I need you to stop talking. I need to concentrate on traversing this without dying. Like I'll die. You just fall in the water, you know? Like, again, I have to point out that they could have just made this much more difficult. You know? Like have you actually die? It's not like... Well, I guess if you do die in Skyrim, there is actually a much worse Are you gonna? Oh, I see. Okay, so I have to do it, and then you can go through.
Let's see what awaits us ahead.
If you die in Skyrim, it's a much worse consequence because you have to reload at your last save. Okay, Tharston, you sure do talk a lot. This door is barred from the other side. Okay.
That looks like quite a drop. Is there something moving down there?
There is something moving. Corrupted shades. We've seen them before, haven't we? I wonder if they're going to go open that door. That would be kind of cool. Okay, what does this do? This whole thing again. Oh, this one's a little faster. Can GB keep up? Uh-oh, hope that we don't die in this super tough Skyrim puzzle. Oh boy, how tough that was. Okay, come on, Tharston. Get your history ass over here. Tharston! Don't make me shout to you. I will shout. I know how to do it. I'm quite adept at shouting. And also quite adept at this difficulty because we're on a depth difficulty. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Things like this, history really comes alive.
That's because they are literally coming alive. Like history is literally coming alive and trying to kill us, Tharston. I know, it doesn't make sense. Why would they appear once I finish them? I should get all the glory, Tharston. You're not doing shit. Oh, this one's even faster. Oh boy. Hope it doesn't mess old GB up. Hope I still got the video games. I hope I still got the hang of the old video games. I'm actually a really good platformer. Platforming is something that I've always thought of myself as decently well at. This isn't really a platformer because it's just one. It's got platforming elements. But, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Battle Block Theater with my girlfriend. Shout out to anyone that's ever played that game. That game is infuriating for co-op because it's so difficult. It requires a lot of perfect timing.
Most importantly, run.
Sorry, what was that?
Let's be extra careful.
Okay, hold on. This is cool, though. I do have to speak to... I complain a lot about Skyrim not being unique enough, and as I've said multiple times, it seems like with the DLCs, they always give you some more unique stuff, like crossbows with the Dawn Guard. Oh, man, rapid. Wow. Whoa, hold your horses, platforms. Whoa. Wow. That one, actually, I could have put a little bit more pep in my step. That one was actually quite fast. If you do fall down, obviously, we have to deal with all of these things down here, which Thorn and Spike have been dealing with constantly. I'm going to send you guys down there just in case we do fall down there at some point. Looks like we won't, yeah, looks like we won't, though, because here we have something. Oh, Tharston. You better have a claw, Tharston, because I don't think I have the claw for this unless it's the amethyst claw that we put together.
There must be hundreds of years of history etched in these walls. Too bad they seem too damaged to read. Looks like it needs some sort of key. Maybe those half-claws you found would fit in here if you put them together.
All right.
These rings can be moved.
Yeah, well,
Perhaps
yeah.
there's enough undamaged text in these etchings to tell us the combination.
Oh, that's right. Well, I don't know. I mean, can we see the combination? That's how... Well, let me show you, Tharston. These are not my first puzzle doors. Not at all. Let's see. Can we see that? Oh, that's lame. Look at that. They don't even... What? The one claw that does not have inscriptions on them. All right, Tharston. Well, I guess I will need to rely on you.
Ah, yes. Here's something. The first one has to do with a breeze. Or maybe it's wind.
Well, that could be a dragon or a hawk.
The night sky and the moon.
Okay, so the second one's the wolf.
It also seems to mention scales.
Even that's too easy.
That's all I can make out from this etching. I'll check the rest and see if there's anything else. You keep trying out the combination. This tomb is remarkably well preserved.
Crap.
Fortune has truly smiled.
Okay, so yeah, obviously he said the first one mentions wind. Of course, hawks use wind to fly. The second one mentions the moon. It's a wolf howling at the moon. And the third one mentioned fire and scales. I wonder if that's a dragon. Just stuff like this. It just constantly disappoints me. Like, you could have made it. The moon one's nice. The moon one works. You know, that's a little tricky to figure out it's a wolf. The dragon, scales and fire. What the hell else is it gonna be? You know, like, ugh. Anyways, let's activate the keyhole. But yeah, to counteract me complaining about this, I do like how they added a unique feature, the platforms. That's very cool. They had to code something unique, which makes, in turn, this dungeon unique and also makes the game unique. You know, it's It's a trickle-down effect, or a trickle-up effect. It's great. It's great. I like it when they do stuff like that, even if they are really easy and not really challenging whatsoever, even though this is a mature game, I'm assuming, right? So most of the people that play this are going to be at least of an intelligent mind enough to be able to do some simple puzzles like that. But okay. This looks like a boss fight if I've ever seen a boss fight. And here we have Volok the Jailor. Oh, cool. I didn't know you had a Jailor. Okay, there's fire all over the place that I'm stepping on. Where the hell can I? Wait, I'm not even stepping on fire over here. How the hell was I on fire? I don't know. Anyways, Volok the Jailor is over there. It looks like they've killed... Wow, he's making short work of Thorn and Spike. So we are going to buff the heck up with Highborn. And Ebony Flesh. And what else do we got here? Let's get a Soul Tear. Let's get Mirak's Sword. No, let's get Conjure Jamor Lord and summon them twice. 1 and 2 and the 2. And let's get Dragon Aspect out here. They can't beat us when we're like this. They just simply can. And then Mirak's Sword. No. Mirak's Sword and Incinerate. Alright. Let's go ahead and Soul Tear him now. I want to loot him. No, not power. Soul Tear. There we go. Okay, stop warding the dang shout. What are you're called the Jailor and all you do is just sit there and ward? You're lame, dude, and you deserve to die, and I deserve to wear your mask like a trophy. Goodbye. And also, your tomb is really... What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh dang it. No, don't escape me now, word. It's really... hazardous is not the word I'm looking for, but these things make it hard to maneuver. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm not saying that correctly. Anyways, Bone Meal Gold, where's your mask? Maybe it's in the tomb or something. Maybe it's in the chest.
There's another mention of the guardian. It says that he was Lord, and his reward was honorable. How amazing! A real dragon priest. In all my years as a historian, I never thought I'd see anything like that. I suppose that was Volok. He must have had this entire place built for him so that he could maintain his vigil, even beyond death.
By the way, if this guy sounds really low to you guys, he's really low for some reason. It's not just me messing up with the sound of this episode. Tharstan, for some reason, his voice is coming in really low in the game. He must have been someone important.
Indeed. I knew that the dragon priests were thought to have been powerful men of great will, but I had no idea. Well, I suppose I've seen everything I came for, and you kept up your end of the bargain. I promised payment, and here it is. Now I think I'll spend some more time studying this word wall. What a book this will make.
1,000 gold? 1,000 gold?
I admit, it was quite a thrill to watch you vanquish that dragon priest.
What have you learned about this place?
This is clearly a tomb, if a rather elaborate one. I would guess it was built for a dragon priest who achieved great fame in his time. It seems he was held in high regard by both men and dragons, because he defeated a traitor named Mirak. Perhaps Mirak was also a dragon priest, probably a contemporary of this guardian. He must have turned against his own order. After his defeat, Mirak was banished to Solstheim, and the guardian was made his jailer.
Ah, okay. That's actually a way bigger backstory than I thought we were going to delve into with this particular location. Cool. Do you think this place has any connection with the skull?
I've been thinking about that, and I believe it does. I believe it was the ancient ancestors of the skull who built this tomb for their master, the dragon priest they called the Guardian. In all likelihood, these people were ancient Nords who came with the dragon priest to live here on Solstheim. Separated from their people on the mainland, they developed a distinct culture that became the skull we know today. Of course, this is all just theory and conjecture. It is likely we will never know the truth.
Why all the traps and puzzles?
A good question. Partly to keep unwanted intruders away, I suppose. They might also have been meant as tests, to ensure that only the truly worthy can reach the main burial chamber. Who can say, really? The motives of the dragon priests are as inscrutable as those of the dragons they worship. Right then.
Adrenoch kind of wants to kill this guy. We're not going to, but he really would like to kill this guy. All of that for 1,000 gold. But obviously our true rewards lie with the word walls. And also... Stalra Mace, look at that. I don't even know if I've ever seen a Stalra Mace. I'm assuming I have. But that's interesting. That looks very dumb. Looks like a weapon a troll would use. Okay, well, we got all three. What is happening here? Oh, there's a hidden one there, I see. Okay, that's what I was stepping on. I really thought we were going to get a Dragon Priest mask out of this. We did kill him. We might as well take his mask, but unless I'm missing something, we cannot. And it seems that his little dust pile has disappeared. Huh. I really hope that a bug didn't happen and we just missed out on that mask, because I think there are 3 different masks in Dragonborn, not counting Mirak's mask. I think there are 3. I know for sure where we can get 1, but I really thought we were gonna, and I think we already got 1, or yeah, we either got 1 or 2 already. So I don't know, maybe, I guess we just can't loot this guy's mask, Valak. Okay, well, that is that. I think we'll go ahead and unlock all of the DLC shouts, just because, even though this one is super lame, your Thuum enchants your nearby allies' weapons, allowing them to attack faster. Loyal, Valor, Inspire, blah, blah, blah. That's the lamest shout ever, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's some of you out there that are going to say, oh, Vana, but if you have X... Wait a second. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That, okay, I think I forgot about this. That might apply to Thorn and Spike. We're going to use this. We're going to favorite it and see with Thorn and Spike if it really affects them. How much more damage they deal. We'll need to find a dragon or something like that in order to see. Something with a lot of health. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how to get back fast. There are all these locked doors. Maybe they're unlocked now. It didn't seem that like there was any way to unlock them. Doors barred from the other side. Huh, did I miss a shortcut? This is far too big of a dungeon to have to go all the way back. So I'm not sure what those doors are for. This is the odd occurrence where we didn't close off every loose end in terms of moving around a dungeon. These things are placed so annoyingly. Inconvenient was what I was trying to look for before. Valak's tomb is extremely inconvenient to traverse, is what I was trying to say. Is there just not? Tharstan, did you see like a shortcut coming in here? I know for sure the game doesn't want me to go all the way back to the start. Okay, well, at times like these, we need to consult our mini-map and just see if there's a place that we didn't go to. Yeah, there's these doors that don't seem to lead anywhere. And there's this right here that we haven't been to. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm going to go ahead and exit Valak's tomb. I'll let you know if I see any shortcut that I missed out on. I will see you guys at the exit. Alright guys, well I guess I just thought this tomb was much bigger. Yeah, I think, so those doors must have been if you fell down. Can we go down there? No. If you fell down to fight those mist monsters, obviously you would have to go through the doors to get back to the main part. So, I guess we missed out on a little bit of treasure by not being shitty at this game and falling down off of the platforms. But I still feel like there was some sort of door that definitely seemed like a, nah, maybe not. Okay, well anyways, that is that for that quest. Pretty lengthy, but also pretty unique. Just really disappointed that we didn't get a Dragon Priest mask out of it. Would have really liked a Dragon Priest mask, even though we don't really use them. They make for excellent decorations, and they just also look really cool. Wait for a message from Morales. We're still waiting on that message, huh? Okay, we still have this, and that's it for Dragonborn. Well, here's what we're going to do for the end of this episode, just to see if anything happens here. We're gonna wait another 24 hours, and we're gonna check on Neloth to see if A, he has a new black book for us, and B, if there is a courier that comes to us and lets us know that Rhaenys, or whatever his name is ready for the next round of excavation. I remember this takes long, and I remember I did not like how long it took in order to go to the next excavation cycle. So I am not seeing a courier or anything, and I don't even know if a courier comes to us or if we have to check on, what is his name? Rallis. So first thing we're going to do, just to waste some time, is we are going to, not some time in the episode, I mean, to waste some time to allow us maybe to go back to Rallis and hopefully see that he has another level that he wants to have dug up.
I've been looking for you.
Ah!
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Ravenrock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's go to books. We have letter from Rallis Sedaris. I hope this message finds you quickly, Adrenoch. We've completed the initial excavation, but have run into some unexpected difficulties. Come as soon as you can. Your partner, Rallis. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and activate this quest and head back to Colbjorn Barrow. We want to activate these as soon as we get them, because obviously time needs to pass in between excavations. Strange flora native to Morrowind have sprouted. Every time I start to read it, I think the loading screen's going a bit too long. It just goes, nope, we're done. No! Okay, well, that was Battle Fury. Also, let's go to weapons and unequip these gross-ass arrows. No, thank you. Hi there.
Oh, it's you.
What's going on?
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor.
What now?
Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know.
Clear the Draugr from Colbjorn Barrow. Find a way deeper into the barrow. So yeah, this quest is very lengthy and involved. You have to constantly go back in and do certain things, which we will do right about now. Obviously, he hinted at another passage, which means that there will assuredly be another passage, and he just sucks at his job. So let's head inside, and we need to summon our boys, and also see if this shout does anything special. But we will wait until we find a Draugr that actually has a decent amount of health. That is not going to be that guy. We need to find a Draugr Deathlord. Aha! Well, there's one right there. Okay. So Thorn and Spike, we'll wait for them to appear, and then we will do this. Now let's see if they attack faster. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything, right? It should be faster. Maybe it is, I can't really tell. I think we'll need even a bigger enemy to try this out on. Perhaps a dragon, like I said. It didn't seem like that did too much to speed them along with their attacks. And also, they don't have any effect on them, which may mean you actually have to have a companion that's legitimately following you around. Okay, here's a miner with some lockpicks. All of the miners are dead, as well as the Draugr. And this guy's a Dumbo because, hey, what should we... Oh, what do these guys come down here? And they just go, there's nothing here. We hit a dead end. Don't mind this obvious doorway over here. Nope, we've hit a dead end. Is there a pressure plate or something? Maybe the center fixture of the whole entire room? Nah, probably not. Probably don't move this, then open up a doorway. No, I don't think so. Man, it's just like every NPC in every RPG is just brain dead. They have an IQ of 2, you know? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!